Hello everyone, very warm greetings to you as per usual. My name is Nick on the zxspectrum 48K, and today we're looking at a game called Little Puff, published by Cartoon Time in 1990. It's a game that would have cost you £2.99. It'll come out on the Amiga, the Amstrad CPC, Atari ST and the Commodore 64. Just redefining some keys, easy for you to say, Nicky. Right, basically you control a dragon in this platformer who needs to get back to Dragonland. There's a troll or some monster guarding his path backwards, so we need to find 4 parts of a pass in order to get back to him. By collecting food you'll gain extra points, no energy here but only 1 life. If you die, you're dead. Right, okay, just like real life. There's a ferocious guard. Now this potion I think makes me breathe fire, but I don't know for how long. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. It goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. This isn't a walkthrough. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop chat, seeing you would have got on your first or second go, or would have been enough there if you want to play it again. Now, animation's good, graphics are gorgeous, bit of a colour clash going on. See, I can't set fire to that hut. See, Clash City with the hut. Clash City with the tree. We're clashing. It's colour clash. But apart from that, the background looks nice. Breathe fire to get past this, maybe. Trees are red in Spectrum Land because it can't do brown. Away we go. Good. So basically what it boils down to is a game where you're picking up lots of items and putting them in different places to get back. Now there's a envelope which 4 passes the pass is in, so that's the first one, and there's some sort of beat. Oops, I got hit on the head there. I think I got hit on the head by a coconut, and what happens is if you are a dragon and hit on the head with a coconut you die. Let me know if that's the case. But you said Codemasters there, but it was released originally by Cartoon Time, maybe a re-release from them. So let's see how far I can get. So I'm liking it so far. There is a 128K version which might play music all the way through but plays essentially the same. I'm playing it on the 48K because that's the system I had back in the day. Be interesting to see how this runs on the Commodore Amiga and the Atari ST for that matter, because it does feel very much like an 8-bit game and not a Commodore Amiga 16-bit game. Okay, so we can't jump on this, I don't think, unless we jump really quickly. Let's have a look, but I think the coconut falls pretty rapidly. I don't fancy my chances here. Shall I go for it, shall I not? Let's go for it. You only live once, then you die, and you forget it all, and you get, yeah, see. I'm suspecting we need something to either destroy the coconut or some kind of hat which will protect us from getting hit by the thing. But so we know where one part of the pass is to escape. We need to find the other 3 and get them. So a bit of trial and error going on here. The ultimate game where you picked up items and put them in different places were the Dizzy games, and also the Microgen games, Everyone's a Wall in Pyjama Rama. Just like those, I think you can pick up a maximum of 3 items which will appear down the bottom of the screen, not your own bottom if you're checking. No, don't be a wally. Okay, right, so if you complete this game or play this game, then let us know. And also, don't forget, if you haven't already, I know a lot of you have, so thank you, please subscribe to the channel, it helps it grow. And in a world where people got short attention spans, where they're just clicking in and out, if they see the channel's got a lot of subscribers, they'll probably think it's worth sticking around. There's a box there, pick it up. Right, so I've got a bugs. Now we jump over an armadillo thing. If you are an armadillo thing, then comment below. And there's a spider going up and down for no reason. Looks like he's got a nice haircut. Anyway, well done, spider. Dump the box here. As you can see, we've got 3 places to carry stuff. And I think this thing is a rubber ring, which is probably good for going over water or rapids or something. There we go, a dragon in a rubber ring. Hooray for us! Deedly dee, deedly dee. Put your favourite dragon game below. I need the activity on the channel. Talk about stuff. There's massive red. I mean, the backgrounds are gorgeous on this game. I'm not sure what it was scored back in the day because I try and keep away from the review so I'm not influenced, but it's very, very nice. It'll be a nice sort of game to play through with a walkthrough to know where to put what where. There's a lot on offer here, and the it's been designed really, really well. Okay, so go over that thing. And there's a bit of the, yeah, there we go, there's a bit of the pass there. We collected 1 bit of 4. As you can see, it scrolls along the bottom of the screen. I think the story was this dragon wandered away to find something to eat on an adventure from Dragonland, and when he went to go back there was a guy guarding it and said whoops, and it says you needed a path to get by. Now that's annoying. I've landed on swords and spears, much like Prince of Persia or Tomb Raider, which comes later on. Fall down a hole, land on spears, you're dead. Spikes are bad news. Bad news, bad news. Right, I say, my notes say 1990. I think it said 1989, didn't it, on that bit? But I'll stick to my guns. I think it was cartoon time first, anyway. Anywho, it's pretty late in the ZX Spectrum's run. Don't know what that platform there with the arrow pointing down signifies. Pity about the colour clash. I think they could have solved that, but you know, 3 Weeks in Paradise has got that, and that's got similar gorgeous-looking graphics. Oh, bum! You need to attack it from the right section there. Now I get a little bit frustrated. But so, you know, you're going to keep seeing the same bit of gameplay again and again and again as I try to get a little bit further. It says in the instructions that it's a ferocious evil god or something like that, but he looks quite comical to me. Surely he'd let a little dragon through. Maybe not. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa, imagine if a Lord of the Rings game a bit like this. They probably couldn't afford the license. Little Puff, based I suppose on that song Puff the Magic Dragon. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea. He didn't watch Rainbow, so he didn't know who was Zippy. I think now the words, don't bother checking. Right, go. He jumped over that. People that don't know, Rainbow was a kids show in the UK. And Bungle, Zippy and George, and the mighty Geoffrey, and also the suspicious Rod, Jane and Freddy. There we go, good. If you're not from the UK, you might have to YouTube that, but watch out for craziness and stuff, innuendos that kids weren't supposed to notice. Go dragon go. Right, okay, she's not the most ferocious dragon. My favourite dragon game, I told you to say yours, my favourite dragon game is probably Thanatos on the ZX Spectrum there. Thanatos is a good one. Boom, you control a massive great big dragon on that. Right, boom, 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 boom. Right, so that's a bit of it. I'd like to try and use that rubber ring. I've got a decorker, I've got a box, and I've got a rubber ring. If you've got those three, then comment below as well. Buff. Right, now we're in new territory here. What the hell is that? It's, what is it? It's a pump. Maybe I can use that to pump up the life belt. I don't know what the relevance of it saying red or yellow or green below. You might know. Whoops. Oh look, there's a tin hat there. That might be useful. That might be useful for that coconut that fell on my head at the top there, if we ever get back there. But I'm already carrying too many bits. The rubber ring should be in full effect if I go in there. No, I should float now, in theory. Right. Let's get it ready. Get it ready, Eddie. Away we go. And oh no, that was a shame. I bumped into a falling egg right from the start. But in theory, I should have gone right across there. So I got a bit further. We're getting a bit further each time. We aim the views to be about 10 minutes, just to give you a bit of an overview of what first go sort of look like, so you can try and plot. I mean, your path might be similar to mine, gradually learning it, or you might complete the game in your first go. But I think this is quite reflective of how a lot of kids would have got on. I mean, I picked up the fire bit quite quickly. That might have taken people a bit of a while. So trial and error there, where you got hit on the head with a coconut to learn that. But it's finding out what screens have what items and where to put those items, and you're gradually going to get a bit further each time. And look at that, and you're still going to make the odd error where you jump wrong, clip an armadillo and die. How often have we seen that story? All the time. A potion to breathe fire, that'd be nice. But I don't think that's quite limited. You can't do it all the time, it only lasts a certain distance. Come on baby, breathe some fire. Maybe set it on Michael McIntyre. If you are Michael McIntyre on fire, then comment in the comment section below. Right, buff, that's that gun. Down here, that's it. Don't want to fall onto swords or spikes. Jump over that properly, pick up a box. Jump over that properly. There we go, dump a box on the floor. Here we go, jump on the box, jump over there. Avoid a spider, collect a rubber ring. Could these all be movements for a dance? Maybe. Jump, jump, jump. Do I need that box again? Probably not. Goodbye, box. Right now, wait for the armadillo to go across. Here we go. Boom. Fall down onto spikes. Up your bottom. Bad day. Bad day for days. Oh God, I was doing so well there, and then I fell on a spike. That would be good on your gravestone. He was doing really, really well, then fell on a spike. There was a spike in Heidi High. Calm down, Spike. But again, if you're not from the UK at a certain age, you don't know what that is. Google that. Hidey hi, holy ho. Hidey hidey hi, holy holy ho. Go 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 to the holiday rock. I go off on a few tangents on this channel, you might have noticed, but it's stress busting and we're having a laugh. We're round a friend's house, we're both aged about 10 or something stupid, so you can't expect, you know, erudite conversation, although sometimes I might say it. Now I know a few of you might be googling what the word erudite means. Well done, add to the knowledge. Boom. Right, that's part of the part. So I can do that pretty much every time, apart from when I don't. That's 4 bits of there. So the game is nice. It's addictive. I do want to complete it. And, you know, a lot of time's been spent on this. I feel there's a team behind it rather than one person. There's a Big Mac there. And I haven't got the rubber ring this time. And I'm stuck because I've done it in the wrong order. Well, you live, you learn, you die, and forget it all. Hooray! And that's so the circle of life. The circle of life. Is it a circle of life or is it a square? Well, we're going to drown straight away here. Dragons can't swim. Boom. Poor little Puff. Unfortunately, one life was not enough. Better luck next time. And there might be a next time, I don't know. So I really enjoyed that game, although it was a bit frustrating. I get the idea. If you take your time with it, you can get there. 1989 Codemasters, or well, it might be. My notes don't say this. Let's go with my notes. Hope you like to have a look at that one. That was Little Puff on the ZxSpectrum. No, not on that system. On the ZxSpectrum 48K, published by Cartoon Time in 1990. Codemasters. Cost you £2.99. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hooray for us. Diddly dee dee, diddly dee.